Hey y'all, I wanted to show you this diamond painting coaster set that was sent to me. So I have been having so much fun with this. It is such a relaxing little project. I've done a couple of them. I wanted to show you all of the components that come with it and also kind of how the process works. So this particular set came with 12 different coasters. So it has 6 kind of like mountainy scenic coasters in there, and then it has 6 little animal coasters. I think they're mostly dogs. So those are all in there. They're all ready to go for you to use. It does have little cork backing for them, and these are just sticky, so they're going to go on the back of each coaster when you're done to keep it from sliding around. It comes with a couple of 2 different trays to put your diamonds in while you're working. I came with a pen for each set, which I love because then 2 different people can work on it. I was doing this with my sister the other day, and it was just such a fun, relaxing project for us to do together. So you've got the 2 different pens, and then they did separate the diamonds that would be used for each set. So the kind of mountain scenes have their own set of diamonds. They all come separately packaged in their colors, labeled with the number, and then completely sealed up. And then the other set for the animals, those are all separate. So those were packaged in with all the animal ones. I love that they kept them separate, especially since their 2 different styles are very, very different and very unique. So it kept everything separate, and it did give the opportunity for 2 people to work on it really easily. So it also came with the wax to go in the pens. So I actually have done 2 different coasters so far. So my sister did one and I did one, and that is what they look like when they're done. I think they are so beautiful and fun. We haven't put the backing on them yet, but that's just simply pulling this adhesive back off of the cork and then sticking it to the back of the coaster so that that doesn't slide around. The process itself is actually super simple. I've opened up a bunch of these different colors, and I actually put them just in little mini silicone cupcake tins so that I could kind of keep them separate when I'm not using them. And then each one has their little labeled bag underneath it. So probably I'll be using a Ziploc bag system after this because I will need somewhere to store them. But for now, this is how they are living. So I'm going to be taking this next one and kind of show you how this process works. So I do have most of the colors opened up for this one already. As you can see on each of the colors, they have little circles that tells you the number that correlates to a color, so you know exactly what color to be using. So we're going to be starting with 6 on the bottom here, and then the bag has the number. It's listed first here they're kind of hard to see on here, but it's listed first, so it's got that 6 before the rest of the numbers there. So that is the number that we're going to be using. So we're going to take a couple of those and pour them in one of these trays. I love these trays. They have little bitty ridges in them, so if your diamonds end up kind of all upside down, you can give it a little shake and it helps to kind of flip them over. They catch on those ridges and it helps flip them over. If you've never used one of these pens before, they're actually super easy and very clever. So it comes with this extremely soft wax. You're just going to peel back the little cover on the wax. The pen has a little brass insert in there that has a hole in it, and you just stick that into the wax. It gets a little bit of wax in that hole, and you are all ready to go. That wax is going to stick to your diamonds and make it easy to pick them up and put them on your work. These coasters themselves, they do have a clear sheet on them. It can be a little hard to get started, but it's got a clear cover on there. So if you pull that back, see if I can get it on this one. Okay. If you pull that back, this entire surface is going to be sticky, so you're not going to have any issues getting your diamonds to stick to that. When I was working on them, I started on the bottom and just kind of held the sheet back and put them on, and then if I stopped working on it, I let it lay over the stuff I hadn't done yet. I do have pets and kids, so I was really worried about getting hair and other things on that sticky surface while I was working on it. But if they really don't take super long, so it's a super easy project to get done in a couple hours or all in one sitting. So you just simply pick up the diamond that in the color that you're going to use, and you pop it on one of those circles. And it actually goes really quickly. It's been super satisfying. I love things like this. I love paint by numbers, but I have children, so I often have to step away from what I'm working on. And the fact that I would have to cover up paint and clean brushes and all of that makes those a little challenging. So something like this is super nice to just sit and relax, have a cup of coffee, work on. So as you can see, I got a couple on there. They go on really easy. They stay on extremely well. This adhesive is very tacky. It keeps everything on nicely. And then if you're not going to finish it, you can just let that down to keep from getting all sorts of hair and junk on there when you're not working on it. So overall, super fun set. I love that it comes with everything you need to do it. You don't need anything extra. My only concern with these is that this entire surface is sticky. It's adhesive. And as you can see, like on this one, they've got the lines in between where there are no diamonds, and that is also sticky. So I'm a little concerned that they're going to get like hair and stuff stuck on the coaster itself. So you might need some sort of like, I don't know, some sort of finish. I'm going to talk to my husband. We're going to see if we can think of something, maybe some sort of like acrylic coating or something to just put on there so that you don't have all of that exposed adhesive. But other than that, I think they're super cute. They're a super fun project. I am really excited to keep going on them. And I just recently got a new coffee table, and now I have super fun coasters for it that I made myself. So I would definitely recommend these if you're looking for just a relaxing, fun project to do, and especially if you want to do it with a group, because this comes with multiple pens and plenty of coasters. So I would definitely give them a try.